Hi folks, this is Stonedeep, a side-on colony builder along the lines of Oxygen Not Included, though this is a bit more open-ended than that game. And this came out of early access in October 2021, so I thought I'd take a look to see if it's worth your time. I should say there's still some issues with the game. You do need to be patient to enjoy this. And first of all, let's actually dig down just so we can actually get into the earth where we build all our buildings. Every building other than the main one has to be down below. So there are a few issues. You do have to be patient. It is a very slow game that doesn't give you much direction where to go next. It doesn't give you all the information you feel you need sometimes. There are also issues around the AI and the user interface, but it's still fun. It's still fun to see your colony in action, drinking their beer, planting their crops and all that. In this video, as you can see, I'm playing from the start, and backhand only give you a very early taste of all this, and given the speed of the game. Already, we are building ladders down into the earth. We first of all need to build a tavern and some houses, so there's only one lad at the moment doing the building. Let's actually start thinking about digging out some space. I shall give them plenty of that. Oh, hello, who are you? Main building construction, let's get started. So I want to build the tavern right in the middle of things. In fact, what we'll do is we'll build a couple of layers like this, all very Oxygen Not Included. Oh, hang on, there's a bit of a space there, so I'm just going to... Well, we need cash and stone for this. I don't think we can actually build any bridges just yet. Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait for them to dig all this stuff out. They've got resources on the ground. They can put the resources into here. Later on we can build more storage buildings. And we start with quite a lot of stuff. So we need to worry about their thirst, energy and happiness. At the moment they're not very happy. Because they've got nothing to do or to drink or whatever. But the thirst is something that we need to attend to in our housing. And the thirst will be taken care of by the tavern. The tavern can cover quite a few houses. But it's still taking quite a while for them to... Oh, it's raining. We're currently at the very start of spring. There's a whole sort of annual cycle. It'll take a long time to get to summer. Oh, hello. Hang on. They're actually... they're a bit stupid. Hang on. Let's actually build the ladder there, actually. There we go. Because they all got stuck down there in that pit. Poor lads. It's okay. They can sort themselves out. And now, hopefully, I'll be able to build... Oh, here we go. Yes, I should have actually been building it there. That's fine. There we go. That happens automatically. They don't need to do the building, I don't think. So, now they can escape. That's good. Right, so where should we put the tavern? It's only a small building. I want to... You can see the green influence area. That's where I should be building all the houses around it. So I'll place it there. I need to leave spaces here and there for things like bonfires and decorations and whatever. In fact, let's put a bonfire there, and there. All very nice. And so they're building the houses. The tavern should be able to cover, I think, 32 either houses or residents. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll build a few houses. We've currently got 10 dwarfs. Well, how many have we got? Yes, we've got 10. And we've got 10 out of 0, which means we've got 10 dwarves and 0 houses. And one house can cover 2 people, so I'm actually building more than enough. Right, so let's let them get on with that. We'll need a that's just saving. We need a research area. And because that's one of the very first things you should be building. I shall actually leave this as the housing district to some extent, so let's actually start building out a bit more over here. At some point we'll need to start things like farming on the surface, or we'll probably have a forestry under here because, well, there are trees. I'm going to build all the way over there. Technically there is things like invasions of monsters in this, but after playing this for quite a while, I haven't actually got to that stage yet. Oh, I've got to do some paperwork. Marriage application. Definitely want to approve these marriages. I don't really care, to be honest, who I'm approving here. This is good because they'll bang, and will produce little dwarves. Right, let's build the research area. Let's build it there. And we'll need to give someone a job. But not yet, once it's built. So this is going to require 15 lumber, 25 stone, and 10 clay to build. Thankfully, we've got all that in stock. There is a raw materials list up here. Where's that? This is shoes, food, and luxury goods. And oh, there's a big gap there. No need at all. And chemicals, cotton parts. I think the best thing to do is just look directly in here. We've got absolutely shit tons of clay. Not that it tells you if you hover over it. That would be handy. But oh, here you can also change storage. Like if you don't want it to store any food in here, you can turn that off. But we'll leave that as an everything place. They'll always take it to the nearest storage. So if we build a different storage somewhere else, we can tweak those settings. So like a storage next to the farm will only hold wheat if we want it to be. Anyway, the research area is built. You have an absolute bugger ton of research to do. It sort of gives you a little bit of guidance later on to do some research, but there are various things that you should probably think about doing first. I'm going to go for bureaucracy, and then I'm going to go for eventually for quack barrel, because I think that's healing. I think because in my last playthrough everyone got sick, and I had no way to cure them, and I have no idea how to actually do it. So the quack barrel seemed to be a possibility. Meanwhile, the tavern needs some workers. So Kivina Stoneface. We could put 2 in there, but I think 1's enough for now. Now, we didn't actually give a researcher in there. So Stephen Stoneface, which I think might be the husband of the other Stoneface. Anyway, we are now officially doing research. Up here there is some guidance. We have mushroom farms to build, breweries to build, and honey mills to build. That will be a whole sort of beer-producing chain of things. So let's create a new district. They say this is going to remain the housing district. So I think we'll stick to it being. Well, actually, let's do it over here since we've started digging all this out, and also make a little ladder to the surface here for when we start farming. The werewolf has howled because it's getting towards the evening. Well, in fact, it is the evening, and it will soon be night. But we don't need to worry about that because I don't think anything's going to happen in the night time. So this is going to be. We're going to have a forestry here. Let's start thinking about what we're doing for production. At the moment, all we've got is a brewery. Okay, let's make the farm first. Actually, yeah, let's do the mushroom farm. This is. Oh yes, of course. This is going to be its own little thing. So I think I might. Let's put a ladder down to here, and then dig this out because we want the mushroom. The mushroom farm can exist on multiple levels. But let's also do this. Incidentally, some of this stuff is like coal, small coal block, dirt, bone. There's bone over here. Well, that might be useful for making medicine, I think, because I think some kind of moonshine medicine requires that. There's some copper down there, so if you do go further down, it's quite large. Very large indeed. There's also monster holes. I think they're monster holes. Oh, what's that? Is that gold? Oh, sulphur. All right. Here we go, they're almost done. So we'll put the mushroom farm. Well, we may as well put it here, I think. That'll give us plenty of mushrooms. Don't build too many buildings at once, by the way, in this, otherwise I think they get confused and divide their labour. You can technically prioritise. It doesn't always necessarily seem to work that. So the mushrooms, we'll need mushrooms, and we'll also need something else. And we'll need the honey. Oh yes, so honey mill and brewery. So honey mushrooms are processed here to produce the golden honey needed to brew dwarvish beer, and then you actually brew it at the brewery. So we'll need honey farm. We'll place that quite close to the to there. We'll put a worker into there. Right, so they're going to start planting mushrooms then, and then they're going to take it to here, and then eventually we'll need to do. Oh, look at that! The ladder's in the way. God damn it! And we'll place the brewery. I think I need to dig some more space out. You'll need to do a lot of this sort of thing throughout the entire game. Oh, we've finished the research. There's actually a few things building up at the moment. Click on the research thing, and we'll go straight for the quack barrel. I think you can actually queue up more than one thing. I think. Let's see. Where else would we need to go? So, kingdom specialisation. We don't really want to go for specialisations. I don't think. I think agriculture, maybe forestry up there. So that should queue up that for afterwards. Now we've got a few other things here. We've got main building. That's fine. Oh, we've got some children have grown up. So we've actually got. We've got 2 children and 8 adults at the moment, so that's good. I think we've got more workers as a result. I think. Right, they're getting busy doing that. We'll need a wheat farm at the top of. Maybe the forestry is going to go up there, isn't it? So we can't actually place buildings actually on the surface, but. No, so the houses are all done. That can go away. And brewery can go. Haha, that can go there. And we'll need a couple of bonfires as well, because I realise we are getting quite dark. Place. That there. That there. Oh, the bonfires! The bonfires have gone out because we haven't got any dishonoured dwarves who are needed. Let's place that one there. Dishonoured dwarves, they go around lighting bonfires and apparently killing rats as well. Right, okay, so whichever building this is the honey mill. This needs a worker. Brewery's built 1. No, none of 1. Build the throne room. Oh, we need to build a throne room. Okay, this needs a lot of space. So it looks like we've got a lot of space, startings of a lot of space down here, so let's sort that out. Remember, this throne room is that size. Ignore the red, you just need to look at the white rectangle to see exactly where this is going to appear. So I'll probably also... Once this is dug out, I'll be able to place some platform there as well. I'm going to put it on super fast. Oh, we've got a merchant. Not really much we can do at the moment. We've got 21,000 quid. We get money from taxes and I think from killing monsters, but I've never managed to do that yet. We could sell stuff if we wanted, but we've got very little to sell at the moment. We could sell a bit of stone if we really wanted to, but it wouldn't give us much money. We'll do that. And we can buy... It might be worth getting something like honey shrooms to get us started with this, but they've only got 7 by the looks of it, so that's not very much at all. Oh, they researched the quack barrel. Right, okay. Now, where is that? Quack barrel, here it is. And the moonshine is produced and served to sick dwarves. So it's a secret formula. Eyeballs or large finger bones. I'm not quite sure exactly where you're going to get them from, other than, like, well, hurting people, really. Ooh, I don't know. If this is the housing district, I don't really want to put in crappy buildings here. Oh god, they've fallen down. Hang on. Get out. Or maybe it might be best. Oh no, they've gone. It's fine. Oh no, they've gone down there and all. God damn it. Dwarves. Right, so they've finished researching the forestry as well. That was very fast. We've got a lot of stuff to do. There's the... Oh yeah, there's some births. Oh, we've got some births. So we've got 12 dwarves at the moment. Two children, 10 adults. So we still got just enough houses, but I think I actually will create a couple of extras whilst we're at it. There we go. So you don't want to build too many buildings at once. Oh, we've got to... this is the brewery. We need to actually add 1 worker for that. I could add another one, but I won't. So hopefully that'll sort out the food production. Well, I'm also going to add a storage vault there. And then once that's built, I can set... That's not actually it, the building. Once that's built, I can set it to only taking certain resources, the ones that are around here, just so they don't have to cart it all the way back to here all the time. We still need to build that throne room. Can I fit it in there? No. Unfortunately, I haven't quite got the space. Oh, no, that... Yeah. Sometimes the 2.5D-ness of this is a bit confusing. Can I get rid of that ladder? Aha! 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 Oh, this is more like it. Right, throne room can go there. Right, that's going to take a while to build. But meanwhile, the storage. Let's turn off the storage. And then you need to painstakingly go through all this and choose. But you can copy settings from one place to the other, but we also need to work out where the bloody mushrooms are. Processed harvest? No, that's flour. It takes a while to do this. Right, we'll put harvest. Honey shrooms. There we go. Also, may as well do... Actually, no, I'll leave wheat. Don't really want to put wheat in there. So I think we're all good. Although everyone's just hanging out at the moment. I don't think anyone's got anything to do. Oh, that's a very rude name. Oh, I can't say that. I can't say that out loud. Bloody hell. Ugh. Anyway, we need some research. Let's go over to the agriculture. So these research points don't actually give you any actual direct research. They give you a research point. I don't understand what to actually do with that, but hey-ho. So we've got forestry, so we can do that. Wheat mill. Now, have we actually got wheat? Oh, we get wood mill as well. And we should actually be going towards carpentry, so I'll do that, because at some point the game will actually tutorialise me by a goal to make a carpenter. So I'll be doing that. Right, so next... forestry. What I'll do, actually, thinking about it, is we'll add a ladder that goes up to there. And I think I can carve out this space here, and we can put the forestry there. It seems like a good place to put it, because that'll cover that whole sort of surface area then. Although we could have put it there. Well, actually, no, we couldn't really. No, that would have been a terrible place to put it. Uh-oh, I think I've actually... Oh, no, that's okay. It's technically still in the ground. If I put it here. There we go. I'm not quite sure how they're going to climb that cliff. We may need some sort of ladder or something. Can you put this over ground? No, you can't. You can't put platforms over ground. So kind of, that's not ideal. I wanted there to be another layer of ground, because I've just destroyed some of the land for the trees, but whatever. Meanwhile, I think we are brewing, not just, we need honey to create brew, okay. So we could theoretically also turn wheat into wheat brew, but we haven't actually planted any wheat yet. We will do, because I think I'm going to research that eventually. Oh, hang on, we've got some taxes. 96 quid. That's not very many. The happier lads are, the more they'll give you in taxes, but happiness is very low at the moment. I think we need kind of more decoration or something, but we need to research most decoration. I think bonfires do count as decoration, which is handy. I shall place a bonfire there. Now, are these bonfires getting lit by anyone? Now, there should be a Dishonoured Dwarf now. Oh no, I didn't actually assign the Dishonoured Dwarf, so now there is. I don't know who that's going to be, but they should hopefully get busy making the bonfires lit again. We have made the wood mill. Do we actually have... Oh, we've made the forestry, haven't we? So that creates wood. So we're going to production. Wood mill. Raw wood into lumber. If you want to have nice buildings in your city, produce enough lumber, you prick, it says. It doesn't say that. I'm going to place, even though this is actually mushroom territory, I'm going to place that there because it's really close. I think that'll do. I think we've got it. I think mushroom farms are something that we can easily whip up elsewhere as well. I'll probably make another mushroom farm district under here when we need to. Right, we need to do a bit more research. Wheat. Fields of wheat. Now, have I actually got... Where actually is wheat? Hang on. Wheat farmer is actually under agriculture overground. Bizarrely. Right, okay. So, we've got some births. 2, 3, 4... 4 dwarfs just got born. 4. Ooh. That fills up all our houses. So, more houses are needed. Let's also add a bonfire there. I'm actually going to mine out a little bit more space here, just so we can actually add bonfires. You can see whole destroyed. Surroundings 8, glow 126, illumination 255. I think surroundings is the beauty level. I think. As they do, there's a lot of things it just doesn't tutorialise you with. The tavern is a very beautiful place. People like being around the tavern. It makes them happier. If you look at happiness level, surroundings, the current surrounding value is 54 when they're standing outside the pub, which is very good indeed. That makes them happy. Their health is fine. Let's hope they don't get sick. Oh, this is technically can be upgraded, which requires lumber, stone, and clay. So that's not too bad. Look, we've already got the cash. We have a lumber chain going on now, which is all very nice. God, this forestry. Oh, you can climb. You can climb. That's fine. And we have just earned 140 quid, which is tasty. Oh, Matey Boy is now doing the upgrades. I think this playthrough is definitely going a lot better, since I'm not trying to build a lot at once, because that really does seem to confuse the game. So keep it. Oh, this is the rude one. That's the rude dwarf with a very rude name. Let's not leave that up on screen. All these other buildings now can actually be upgraded. Let's see if I can actually. Oh God, he's there again. Let's see what actually happens when we... Oh, there's a helper. There's another builder. Come on, Mr. Boldhair. You've almost filled it with clay. Oh, you... Mate. Oh, he's back. There we go. Upgraded. And it's still saying it needs upgraded. Oh, I think we need to be better surroundings? I don't know. Anyway, never mind about you. Oh, no, it is now upgraded. Okay, that's fine. I think that's all good. My housing district is coming along nicely. The bonfires are all being lit now, thanks to that Dishonoured Dwarf. And there's also that salesman there who's just hanging about like a right old prick. Baked apple! Ooh. I might actually buy a bunch of food, because we don't really have much of our own. So, buy there. And he'll drop all his goods all over the bloody floor. So, I think that guy there is taking it into storage now. And we now have 11... Only 11? Only 10? Ooh. Only 9? Uh-oh. We definitely need to get better food situation going on. Well, we're nearly done with the wheat farm, which is going to go... I think I'm going to put it here. And the wheat farm can then go into a bakery, which we also need to research. So there's a lot of research to be done. Come on, research. Get a bloody wiggle on. There we go. Wheat farm. So that's going to... Wheat up all that area, get rid of all those horrible spindly trees, and then we'll need to research the bakery, which is probably not... Is it in agriculture? Let's have a look. It might be. I think it was in... No, is that wheat? Oh, we need to turn it... Oh, bollocks. We need to research the wheat mill to turn it into flour, and then we can bake the bread. Ugh. Where's that quackery? I made a house of quackery somewhere. As far as I can tell, no, I didn't, so I actually do need to... I think I might have mined it out at some point, and then mined out a space for it, and then not done anything with it. I think maybe it was meant to be over here. Well, this is sort of the housing district, but I'll place it there. And then we won't be able to make any medicine, because I don't know how to get bone. Although there is bone here. Oh, large finger bone! And soil, apparently. It can include that, so that is definitely a source of medicine, weirdly. So my dwarves aren't sick yet, but it's only a matter of time. Okay, so that's a taste of the early game. There's a whole sort of clockwork system you can research, which is like more advanced buildings and stuff like that. Next I'll be wanting to build a barracks as well, for reasons I don't even know yet. Loads of decorations to research. Production, we've got all the stuff that goes into, like jewellery, smithery, smelting, tailoring, mining, inevitably, and cooking as well. That's something I wanted to make next, so we can grow apples and then turn them into baked apples and stuff like that. But yeah, that seems to be okay. That seems to be... it definitely rewards a second playthrough. The first playthrough you might not know what the bollocksing hell you're doing, but it's intriguing anyway. So yeah, check it out if you're interested in this sort of thing. And we'll stop here. Thanks for watching. Check me out on Buy Me a Coffee if you want to support the channel. Say thank you for the videos and all the usual things. And bye for now.